You have here a continental climate. That means you can have a lot of heat in summer, but it can also be cooler. So the climate it changes from year to year, and in a more extreme way if you are nearer to the ocean. So the differences between the vintages can be quite big, and I think that's it's possible to have some vintages where the quality is not very high, but there's also the possibility to make a vintage what is just perfect. This is a really traditional wine region, but there's not a special variety, grape variety, what is based here. There were a lot of different varieties in this area. We had red wine some years ago, and then there was a lot of hybrids here, and there was no really market for bottled wine. So I think the tradition is the change. It's always changing something here, and that's why we have so many different grape varieties here, and also international varieties like Cabernet Sauvignon, but we have also Fetterske Regale, Fetterske Negre, and the tradition here is the wide range from varieties. This cellar is nearly 300 years old. It was a ruin. We built it new. The part in the back it was still standing, but this part where we are right now, it was not existing except for the walls here. So 15 years ago it was rebuilt with a new top here, and we built a building in front. But as you know, maybe there are a lot of small cellars for every family. They had their own cellar, and this big cellar here, it was for when you sold grapes, everything was coming here. When this winery started, my father, he was planting grapes on this hill, on this vineyard, what is called Nachbil. That's our winery. The name of our winery the origin is a vineyard, and the first vineyard was Nachbil, and he didn't know what could be the best variety for this place in this area, so he planted 14 different grapes on 1 hectare, and so we saw that we can make good Sauvignon Blanc, we can make good Riesling, but we can also make very good Syrah or Cabernet Sauvignon. So we went on with the system, but not on small places like the first. We had bigger places with one variety, but that's the reason why we have so many. First we wanted to try, and then we saw a lot of is working. The strange thing here is that we have good Riesling, what is a very cool climate variety, and we have also good Syrah, what is a very hot climate variety. So I think we are known for these two varieties in Romania. I work in Austria for 10 years now in a bigger winery, and so I'm also part of the winemaking, but it's more consultant. I would say winemaking and vineyard management, but only strategy, not the daily business. We pick the grapes with the hand, we press them, we put it here in our tanks, let them settle down without any addition or enzymes or something. Then we rack it, we ferment it naturally, and yeah, then we wait till we can bottle it. And the red wine also we destem it, and then we ferment it naturally in bins, like 1,000 or 2,000 liter. Also this wooden tanks here in the back. Then we press it, put it in barrels, and that's it. You can express more the vineyard and the region. If you do a standard system with yeast, you work with analogic methods, it's more standard winemaking, and we work simple but artistic. These wines are maybe not for every day, maybe not for everyone. It's a special thing. We can have some flavors what is not very clean, but that's wine. Of course, we have rich flavors here in red wine because the last year was very hot, so the grapes are ripe. You have a lot of aromas, and we can bring that into the wine. So it's not like the wine is bad, but because of it's produced in a natural way. It's fruity, it's complex, but it's special. Yeah, marketing is a big thing right now in this time. But I mean, you can make a big marketing thing from a wine. If your quality is not good enough, you will have success for 1 or 2 years, and that's it. You have to produce a constant, good quality product, and then you can go on with your marketing. Yeah, sometimes we send wines to competition, but sometimes we don't send, and some wines are just in a competition without, and we don't know it. I mean, competition is good in a certain way, but in the end, the customer, he will decide if he likes the wine. You can help them if there's a sign on the bottle and it writes 92 points or whatever. This wine proved quality, but in the end, the customer, he buys the wine and he has confidence in you as a person, the winemaker. So He will buy your wine if he has the confidence in this winery. That's the most important thing, more important than competition. We do 60,000 bottles per year. I think it's small. We have 25 hectares. There are a lot bigger wineries in Romania. We cannot produce more with our cellar, and we have enough bottles to sell. There's no need to go bigger. We have 4 people for all daily business, and then some workers in the winery, in the vineyards. But I think it's 4 people. Yeah. We have Chilla. She is responsible for the wines here. And then we have Edgar, the same name like me. He does the organization of everything. And then we have Levente. He's in the vineyards. He was also working in Germany a lot. So we have in the position what are important, we have really good people. They know what they are doing. We have some partners in Hungary, but we try to have a strong market in our own country, and when this is done, we can go further. So the main business is for us Romania.